It will happen soon, last 70 days and be a major raid. From the illegal immigrants who are here today, who are very many, and their hideouts with weapons are also very many, they're ordered to turn the place upside down for 70 days. We've stored food, medicine, and supplies in warehouses for today. Let people know so they can prepare. I spent 3.5 years in tough prisons like Chios, Nafplio, and Korydallos, serving that time while on the run. Why was I accused of attempted murder? Serious harm, minor injuries, group assaults, alleged drug dealing, and weapons possession. I took all the blame. After prison, I came out worse. I'm no longer afraid of prison, the bars, or going back.
I don't know, I've heard that these tears here
Mean.
that you have.
Or you have attempted homicide. Yes, I have 2 attempts. Because they'll definitely get me. Yes, yes, yes. Just like they tried to get Chios, did with Karaivas, and with everyone else who spoke out from here.
So do you think you're on their list?
Yes, after 3 lawsuits from Maximos, yes.
Welcome to MuscleTalk. My name is Staklais Konstantinos. I am the founder of SafeStar, and my guest today is one of the most experienced and qualified professionals in personal security. Avraam Papadopoulos is a very important person, bodyguard, a mercenary, a bodyguard trainer, and a mercenary. He has been on 3 missions in Somalia,
Sri Lanka, Gulf of Aden, and Madagascar. Very dangerous missions. Always, that wherever we go, it's dangerous. We face pirates, we deal with serious situations that sometimes are in a critical state. If you get into a hostage situation, or if you go through a hostage situation, it's very difficult and rare to come out alive.
So Avram is with us. Thank you very much, Avram. It's an honor for me.
The honor is mine. Take care and best wishes.
Thank you. We have a lot of history to talk about today. Tell us everything. Basically from the beginning, how you started, how you got into the field, and up to now.
So up to now.
I want us to go back to your childhood a bit. Can you tell us generally where you were born? It's a nice situation.
So, I was born in the region of Ilia, in Amaliada, and I grew up in a village called Keramidia. A village back when I was born, in 81. It was very patriarchal, everything was very strict. There, young and old didn't gather in coffee shops. We grew up with real men who upheld traditions, morals, customs, homeland, religion, and family. Those were the values we were raised with.
What time period are you talking about now?
1900. 1981, yes.
And do you see a difference now that there isn't one?
Look, there isn't one, because everyone has ended up acting like tough guys. Most of them gay or in the second category, I don't even know, and the girls nowadays are escorts. They look at what kind of wallet you have, what car you drive, and how many bottles you open at the clubs. That's what they see. They don't see anything else. Society has gone off the rails today. Unfortunately, I say this with sadness, it's gone off the rails.
We'll mention these things too.
It's out of control. Honestly, I'm ashamed of the situation and the society we live in today. Its structure is now really terrible. In schools, things are being taught that shouldn't be. That's how it is, because I won't hide it. I don't like my child being taught in a school where homosexuality prevails. And the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer communities and all that, I don't like them. I was raised differently, and I'm not ashamed or bothered by it.
Wait. Thank you then, Avram. Let's go back to your childhood now, and we'll get to that topic. So, you definitely said you were born?
I was born down there. I was born in Amaliada, yes.
All right. In general, what did your parents do back then? Did they have...
Look, my dad was a pilot in the Air Force. My mother was a homemaker, a traditional family. Okay, my dad, a bit more of an extreme situation. And from there, I also got the basics, the military ones. Discipline above all, and obedience.
How were you at school?
In general, I was very rebellious. I was always climbing onto the roof tiles of the elementary school. I liked to climb, and after a certain point, I would tease the others. The bullying started because I was a bit ahead of the other kids due to my father's career, and they were jealous. You know how things are in the village. There's that complex, unfortunately. And they started bullying me, and I started hitting them back, and from there I started to like fighting.
You didn't bully anyone yourself?
I didn't bully anyone, they were the ones bullying me, because I was something different. Do you understand? They were village kids, and I was a city kid who went to school in the village. Because of my grandma and grandpa, since my grandma and grandpa were taking care of me. My dad couldn't because he worked long hours flying.
Did you generally start working from a young age?
I began working at 15. 15? Yes, because I didn't like begging either my father or my grandmother or my grandfather. As long as I was living with my grandparents to go out or to go buy something. You understand? And this thing got stuck in my mind very strongly, and I decided to start working. And I started working with some friends because I was hanging out with older kids, with Georgos and Theodoris. Their dad was a construction contractor, so I started working in construction when I was 15. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I worked in construction.
But can we say that you lived in poverty?
I didn't live in poverty. I'm telling you, until I was 15 years old, I didn't live in poverty. I didn't miss anything. The only thing I missed was the need to be independent, and that's why I made it happen on my own. I did it on my own, I worked in construction, and every Friday and Saturday night, I would go out, when the other kids stayed in, at the age of 15 or 16. Back then, they stayed in.
Did you work at night too, since you were a teenager?
Yes, I worked at night since I was 17, when I started working at a shop. Back then in Amaliada, it was called Solazzo. I started as a glass collector. Work at night and after hours, school in the morning.
And did you finish it now?
I finished all of it without repeating a grade and was an excellent student. In my first year of high school, I got 19 and 9/12 because I wanted to become a pilot like my father, but then I gave up. I didn't like it. My eyes got tired. I even developed astigmatism, and you know, the pilot's career gets ruined. Yes, and that's when I took a wrong turn too and started going out at night. From then on, I started going out at night.
Do you want to tell me about the job? What was it? How did you get through it? Were you just at the door?
No, I started as a glass collector picking up glasses, then became a barman. Yeah, and I finished high school and went to work this season, the first summer. Right after I finished high school, I went straight to Crete, to Hersinissos, and I did 2 amazing seasons there after that.
Do you want to tell me a bit more about something else? Did you generally work out?
Back then, no. No, not at all. I had no contact with the gym back then. My contact with the gym started in 2016. For me,
it's been 10 years.
Until then, I was a kid, 55 to 57 kilos, skinny, but after that, not anymore.
Martial arts?
I did martial arts. I did them since I was young. I did martial arts, kickboxing for many years. I tried to combine it.
How did you get into nightlife? Was it confidence? I think so.
I got into nightlife actively in 2014. When we say nightlife, we mean it, if you know what I mean. I can't say more.
All right then, let's go now. Did you tell me after turning 18, did you go for 2 seasons? Did we say that?
Yes, after I turned 18, I went for 2 seasons, yes, down in Crete as a soldier. Yes, okay, I finished my military service and then did another season in Crete. Then I got the letter. I served 6 years in Special Forces as a permanent combat diver.
How was it there?
Shit. Yeah, I got to the point where I was going through EDE for attempted murder of a captain after he insulted me, and I pulled my knife right after we returned from a mission. He didn't realize I was a regular. He thought I was a rookie, and I was sitting outside the company. He said, "Carla, fuck your mother and sister. Don't you know how to salute?" As I was cleaning my nails with a knife, I cut his chin right here. What are you saying now? And that's how I ended up being a deserter for a month, with the military police looking for me and being tried for attempted murder. And now I'm here and getting discharged.
Is he still alive now?
He's fine. I just cut his hair, not hurt him.
If he left, it would be over.
I cut his jaw, you know what I mean? The hair down here underneath.
Got it? Okay.
Huh? Did I go crazy? All right.
But did you do it on purpose?
Or did I realize how that came out? No, I did it consciously. I wanted to stab him, okay? I wanted to stab him. I wanted to hurt him because he insulted my mother, my sister. Why did you want to do that? Bravo. All those army guys act that way because they're insecure.
Do they take out their insecurity on you?
Yeah, they take out their insecurity on you. He didn't know I was permanent staff since I wasn't wearing insignia and had just returned from a mission at Guidoronisia. So what if you are?
Yeah, so, alright. Now we're at this part, after the 6 years. Do you want to analyze it a bit more for me, or should we move on to the missions?
I retired, I left, and once again, I started working nights. Actively, I mean very actively, up until 22, I mean at 24. Thank you. I retired at 25 after 4 years. I retired at 25 after 5 years. At 24, I went to Mykonos for the season and ended up in jail. I've spent 3.5 years in prison. 3.5 years? Yes.
At 24?
I escaped, yes.
Where did you go? Where did you go?
Chios, Nafplio, Korydallos. We endured harsh prisons back then. I spent 3.5 years on the run after being accused of attempted murder, along with several minor injuries, bodily harm, and drug dealing. Carrying and possessing weapons, I took full responsibility. Year 2000. 6 to 9, I was inside.
I remember I had also done the broccoli. He came in at 2, in the same prison. Aren't we talking about that now?
Korydallos, Brokey was there, and I started in Chios. Then they took me to Korydallos, then Nafplio, and I got out from Nafplio.
Can you tell me one difference from the others?
Listen to me for a moment, Brokey. Like Brokey said, things were strict back then. Now prison feels like college. They have cell phones, TVs, everything. Back then, you didn't even have a transistor radio for music. We weren't allowed to bring one in.
Didn't you go crazy?
You weren't crazy. You just needed endurance, honesty, and authenticity. Don't talk. Don't ever say it, man. Never say it on the phone line. Don't get into someone else's business. I'm behind you. You're done beating. What do you mean? What? You're behind me? You're behind me? I'm after you. We already said yes.
To watch your language?
Watch your language. Lying would get you beaten. If you were a snitch and you got in, the older guys would look at your case file. They would check your papers and case file. And if you were, with Article 24, as we used to call it back then, because now I don't know what article it became. Back then it was 24. We used to say 24. If you were a 24, they went through it all. We used to sew their mouths shut with thread. Us, back then, inside the cells, yes, when the cells opened, we would go to the snitches and sew their mouths shut with thread. Prisons used to be strong, not like now. They're like colleges. I'll say it again.
Can you generally mention some incidents from inside the prison?
A lot, so many. When I first got in, an Arab guy came at me for no reason. He had come from Korydallos. We were in Chios. I don't know. He saw my face and attacked me. I don't know what happened. Did you have tattoos? I had none. I was totally clean. I don't know what he saw in me, and I was in the dorm. Because I started out in a dorm. We didn't have a cell. And he looks at me and I told him, I had already been advised before about how I should act inside the prison, right? And they told me, either you'll go in and come out, or you'll go in and never come out again. From then on, I knew if I went in, I'd either keep my head down and leave, or fight back if something extreme happened. And that's how the conflict with Avraam started. I said to him, what are you looking at, man? What's going on, man? With me? Is there a problem? He suddenly says, I'll fuck you up. Avraam just blurted it out. Maybe he was on heroin, but I didn't care. Huh? And then a Kurd says to me, a Kurd tells me, this isn't going to end well, just so you know. And I started making a knife, this design, from the blade of the letter opener. Day and night, at night, I would sit and sharpen it on the tile. I wrapped it with thread, with a sheet.
Anyway, and it was ready.
It was ready. Man, it could cut you easily. All right, it could cut you easily. Because I stabbed him twice in the bathroom. Because I called him into the bathroom. I told him, let's talk for a bit. Where there are no cameras in the bathroom. Because there were cameras everywhere. They were watching us. You understand? Come on. I told him in the bathroom. Did he die? He didn't die. Not because I stabbed him in the ass, but yes, I did stab him. I stabbed him good. Yeah.
Because there you can stab him.
And I got an extra year of punishment. Wow, man.
We have 10 minutes and it's full speed ahead. Alright, where did you say the hardest part was? In Korydallos?
No, that was just one incident, just that scene, in Korydallos and Nafplio. In Nafplio, we also faced another intense situation with the Turk. A friend I brought the guys to introduced me. They were expecting me and found me a bed, which meant someone else had to give up theirs. That person refused to leave, so they took him to the bathrooms and beat him badly, leaving him humiliated. I didn't recognize him when he came out of the bathrooms. The guys had to be there. The bed is yours. Then a war started. Who sells the most heroin inside the prison? And I was with one group, the other group was selling, and we were in a different situation. You get it? There was a secret war. How can I explain now?
Tell me now, I have questions. Is it true that most people in prison are actually snitches? No.
If you're a snitch, you don't have a good time in prison. It's the biggest offense you can commit, and if you go to prison for it, you won't make it out clean. Now, the snitches are in Sigmataf, in Korydallos towards Asia and places like that.
They do this for a reason.
That's their issue. I don't care, and it's not my concern. We used to beat up snitches, and we beat them up well, and we still do. Being a snitch is tough, both inside and outside, even today.
Did you generally have injuries?
Nothing, thank God and the Virgin Mary.
So no one ever tried to hit you?
The one who tried, I took action, like I told you, and he got what was coming to him, and you stopped it. I stopped it, yes, because they advised me.
It could have happened to you.
Of course. I'm not made of steel. I'm not a robot. I'm not Superman. Of course, it could have happened to me, as long as you see it coming before it happens. I'm human too. I fall from a single bullet or stab.
I want you to tell me, what did you learn from prison?
Look, prison has a purpose. Prison has a purpose. Listen, let me say something important. Those who go to prison are idiots. Tough guys don't go to prison. When you're a real man, you don't go to prison. It's not cool to end up in prison. I'm saying this for today's youth, so they don't walk in the darkness and don't try to become something they're not. You understand? It's not right to go to prison. It's not good. It's not cool. What's cool is to be out of prison and still be a real man, not inside prison. I'm saying this so the youth will watch their steps.
Do you see more delinquency?
There is quite a bit of delinquency. There is a lot of delinquency. And I'm sorry to see now kids in groups of 5, 10, 6 with knives and screwdrivers going around attacking other kids, taking their phones and things like that. Luckily, nothing like that has happened to me or around me so far. If I ever see it, I'll be honest with you. I don't know what I'd do. How will those kids get through this, get home, or even make it home instead of ending up in the hospital? Being tough means being a real man and having the guts to tell the truth. Be a real man in your family. Be a real man in your family. Be a real man in your family. To God, to the Virgin Mary, and to your mother. That's what being tough is about. Right there. You're a real man and stand by your word. You're not a real man if you talk about prison. You're an idiot. You're a complete idiot. Even though we went to prison for different reasons, we never acted tough just to end up in prison.
But did you regret it?
But where did you go? Of course I regretted it. I went to prison for something I could have avoided.
What could you have done?
Not to have done it,
So better not to?
but because I did it, I was so tough I faced all the consequences and paid for them fairly like a real man. For my time in prison and the €180,000 fine I got from the court, a monetary penalty. I had both the sentence and the monetary penalty. You understand?
Did you pay it off?
I've paid it off, yes, thank God I paid it off. Yes. With much effort, work, patience, and several warrants I had to pay in installments because I couldn't pay them all at once, so splitting payments was necessary, which had to be issued then.
Alright, we've covered a lot of topics now, generally about prison. Is there anything else you can mention so we don't just skip over it like that? Is there something you want to mention?
A lot was going on then, Costa.
Did you study? You know how some people go to prison and start studying or get more religious?
Listen to me for a moment. I'll tell you the harshest and most bitter truth. I went into prison scared, yes, but I came out of prison worse. I'm not afraid of prison anymore, and I'm not afraid of the bars. I'm not afraid to go back in. You understand? I don't care if I go back to prison. That's why I'm even more dangerous. Where before I might have thought twice about doing something to you, yeah, now I won't hesitate. I'll just do it and say goodbye. I don't care. I don't care because I've been behind bars. I know how things work inside. You understand?
Didn't you go to Thiva where Proki had gone?
No, not me. I went to Chios, Nafplio, and Korydallos. I only stayed in Korydallos for a few days before being transferred again to Nafplio. All the moves wore me out because we weren't well behaved and kept fighting. God bless Mrs. Garistiani and Chinas. I'm telling you right now names that are very important, but I want to mention them because I'm very grateful to them.
So, I want to ask you, Avraam, also, which names and which people did you see there in prison among the criminals?
I can't say.
You can't mention them? No.
Sorry.
But still, there were some of the biggest names. Can I say it?
I can't say because it's considered that you're talking right now. Yes, and I can't say, you understand? But there were names that, yes, were very good, very strong.
Do you stay in touch with any of them, or are none of them your friends now?
I can't say.
In general, from prison?
Yes, I keep a lot of contacts. You have contacts every day with many guys and a lot of conversations.
Some are still inside?
Of course, most of them. Most of them are inside.
You? But that was odd, even after you went to prison.
Even though I had gone to prison, no, I didn't know myself. And when I got out of prison, I never bowed my head. I picked up the pieces and began my career as a bodyguard. After prison? Yes, after prison I started my career as a bodyguard. After prison. I started doing what I do now and what I used to do, and I believe, thank God. I've done it well. I've taken it to the next level abroad, Switzerland, France, and now I'm an instructor.
Okay, we'll discuss that later. Let's talk about prison now. Okay, you went to those 3 prisons, that's it. When you got out?
After I got out, I picked up the pieces and didn't let it get me down. I only owed money to the state, not anyone else. So what? I held my head high and said I'd do what I want and screw you all.
Want to share anything? From friends, acquaintances, or anyone? Anything from back then?
I was always isolated, even before you left.
Not before or after you went to prison?
I was a man. Very lonely. I don't want to, man. They'll screw me over anyway.
Why do you think they'll always screw you over?
They'll screw me over anyway, probably out of jealousy, especially now that I'm really famous. I know there's only one person I trust, and that's my wife. Nothing else, no one else. She's the woman who kisses my back, period, and she's the only thing I trust by my side and no one else. I may have friends, I may have siblings, I've helped them, they've helped me, but that's as far as it goes. We don't hang out together. But when they need me, I'll be there. I'll be there. You get it? I've saved many lives by stepping in and resolving many situations.
But you saw a lot before, logically, to get to this point?
Of course.
A lot of people did you wrong.
Basically, it wasn't that many people hurt me, just the ones I chose, so I stopped choosing people. I cut it off early so not many could hurt me. You get it? I had no desire to sit around breaking my back anymore. Like when we talk about everyone, you, him, and the other guy.
We even see this in history. If you notice, they always betray you from within your own group.
It wasn't only my group. Some people acted friendly but talked badly about me behind my back. Either out of jealousy, like why does he have it and I don't, or to take it from him, or to put him through such a process that his dignity and credibility would be destroyed. You know what I mean? They only managed to do it a few times, if ever. Because I would cut it off. I would cut it off quickly. Luckily, I cut it off quickly with God's help and saw it.
Let's move on. After prison, did you become a bodyguard? Tell me about that.
So that went really well. I started working as a bodyguard in 2016. Mr. Savidas and Georgos helped me a lot, and they really supported me. A company that put me with them. I don't want to say the name, of course. So I started doing private work, going on assignments. Not exactly assignments. Lies in schools. Yes, ESA. Zero Tactics. You understand? Yes, yes. Now I belong to Zero Tactics. I have signed with Zero Tactics. It's a fantastic company. It's an amazing company. And I am an instructor at Zero Tactics. And I am also a mercenary for Zero Tactics. Do you understand? I go on missions and train mercenaries and bodyguards.
Yes, but that was before you went on missions. Now we'll talk about the missions in a moment.
Yes, before going on missions, I completed some serious schools, including the M1. Yes, so these give you the ability to do the job and be proper in very important person protection. Yes, okay. First, now you have to complete an IEK program to get the security license and then get certified as well. So that you have the KMA number, you understand? And then you go and take the seminars. Back then, we didn't have the KMA, we used to go to shelters. At the seminars, I spent a lot of money on the seminars because they cost $1,500 each. Yeah, $2,000 and $2,500 each.
So seminars then? And all of that led you to the conclusion to go on missions?
And all that. After the media, some newspapers and some websites came after me. Because of the work I did and the contracts I signed, including one in Cyprus, with a Russian ship owner who was fantastic and enormous. No bodyguard had done that before. Then I went to Switzerland, France, and I also spent some time with Kim Kardashian, along with another Greek. All of this exists. And then the media came after me. I used it as marketing. Who wouldn't? I built a big name for myself and took it to the next level.
Do you want to discuss the missions now?
Let's talk about the missions, yes.
All right then. You said you went on 3 missions? Yes. Was the first one Somalia?
All of them were Somalia? Oh, all Somalia? All Somalia, the last one was Israel, it was on land. That's why I can't mention anything, just so you know.
All right, it's forbidden. Fine then.
Because there are some missions we can't discuss. There are also simple mercenary missions on the ship. Yes, because we have at sea. I was 3 months at sea, 3 on land. We had some attacks. There was some attempted acts of piracy.
What years to begin with?
The year before last year.
Now? You mean now?
Now, 3 months ago I came back. 4? How many? 4?
Can you tell me what you're doing? You're signing, but what's actually happening?
Look, when I signed with Zero Tactics, we signed that we are hired for any kind of mission. That's it, nothing else, whether they send you on a ship or on any mission the company has. You understand what I mean?
That, but generally to someone unrelated? How would you explain it? That is, someone, let's say they're interested, yes, in that. How do you get in general, if you can, too?
First of all, you need to do some serious training with some companies. I did mine at Zero Tactics, and I still belong to Zero Tactics to this day.
How long does the training take?
Training lasts about a month to a month and a half for the first stage, followed by another month and a half for the second stage. So you have to go through certain stages to be ready, to know that when you go on the ship, you'll be prepared. That way, you won't go on the ship and be lost, not knowing what's going on. You won't know how to handle the weapon, you might get anxious, and you could even end up hurting the person next to you. Because when there's a piracy situation, one person is here, the other is next to you, and you're both shooting. I mean, okay, in that situation you need guts, you really do. You need knowledge, and I got mine from the army as a career soldier in special forces.
You went through all that and you were already built up?
I was already built up, yes, of course.
All right then, so tell me about a mission, like what happened, any incident? Or is there one you can't mention?
I can't mention any, I can't mention. For missions, I'll tell you at some point that we had captured hostages ourselves, the black ones, yes, the Somalis. And what I can tell you is that from the shot of one, the instructor Kiros Theodoros, half of one man's face was missing, yet he was still alive and talking. And do you see this? He was right in front of us, since we had him tied up hand and foot. We were waiting for them to come. Because there are some conventions and some terms, you can't do whatever you want. And there are the waters, which are separate with separate laws. We had caught them and were waiting for a team to come and pick them up. Did you get it? The guy was talking without a mouth. This whole part was gone because of the bullet. He took a bullet to the face and it was missing. I have a video to show you. Does anyone have it now? We'll have everything later, including a video. I hit the boat's engine, causing an explosion that kills everyone. You're unbelievable. I'll show you later. I can't show it to you right now.
You know, it's so extreme for someone who hasn't dealt with any of this at all.
Whatever you see on television, we make it a reality. That's our life. I can't say anything else.
Have you ever had nightmares in general?
Never. Not even guilt. No nightmares, no guilt. I don't care because,
You believe they deserve it.
of course, they're trying to kill you, man. It's either your death or my life. Yeah, and you go to kill. You go to get caught.
A hostage is whoever gets caught first.
Whoever gets caught first, of course. Whoever gets caught first. I don't have any guilt at all. Tell me, should I kill an animal? I wouldn't be able to, right? I adore dogs, cats, all animals. I wouldn't be able to kill an animal. I haven't killed one. You understand? Tell me to kill a person because it's my job, my mission. I'll take you out however I can.
Because you've also seen what a person is capable of doing?
I've seen how much of an animal a person can be. Yes, that, how evil a person can be. Animals offer only unconditional love, while people bring hatred and malice. It's better to kill him than let him kill you. From every point of view.
A lot of messages, man, a lot of messages. Yeah, okay, let's move on now. All right, so are we done with this, with the missions?
Are we done? Yeah, we are.
So how about you after the missions? How did your life change? How did your mind change? Your mentality?
It doesn't change. You have your mentality. That? You have it. Didn't you feel that you became tougher? No, on the contrary, I'm the same. I don't care about being tougher. Yes, I became...
But didn't you say prison made you tougher?
Did you hear what I told you? Did you hear what I said? I told you that after I got out of prison, I didn't come out reformed. Yes, I came out more dangerous. Because I've been through prison. I know it. A mission is a mission. You do the same things. But prison doesn't always reform people. Some become worse. I came out more dangerous because I just don't care. I told you.
The missions occurred 2 years ago.
Yes, the year before last and last year, the year before last, the year before last year and this year.
Will you go again?
Yes. You're not afraid. Now, I don't know if I'll go again, of course, but do I know another one? I don't think so. No, the new fronts are unconscious, but I don't think so. No, yes, I don't think so. I can't go again now. I want to leave. I want to go to my village, to sit, to relax.
Don't you feel like you're risking your life?
That's the beautiful part. That's when you feel alive. When you risk your life, you feel alive. When your life is threatened, that's when you feel alive.
But you don't have another one. You're not in Grand Theft Auto. You only get one, and that's it.
It's just one, but you feel truly alive when facing extreme threats. You hear the bullets flying by, man. Bullets are passing right next to you.
If something goes wrong, you're done.
You're finally settled in and truly living there. I'm happy for you, for us, really happy. Or maybe I'm crazy? I don't know. Maybe I have a problem in my head, but still, I'm happy. But now I don't know if I'll leave again or not, but I don't think I'll leave again. It's a good reason. Yes, you understand?
Let's switch to a different part. But should I take you again, or should I keep you? As a bodyguard?
I'll go wherever you want. I don't have a problem. Whatever you like.
Are you thinking about starting a family too?
No, I have a family. I have my wife, not a child.
No.
No, I don't want any at all.
You don't want to do it?
It's a prison for me. I'm a spirit that doesn't want children. I'm a spirit that may be here right now and tomorrow. To take a suitcase and find ourselves in Scotland, I don't know. Right now we plan to leave tomorrow. The day after, we want to go to Edinburgh. We want to go to Scotland. We'll stay there as long as we can. We don't have days or limits.
So you think that a child would be a burden?
It's a burden, which is why I don't want it. I'm 45, almost 46, and I haven't done what I should. I just want to enjoy myself with the woman I love and be happy, for the two of us to be well, to enjoy our life. Children are the taboo of musts and wants. You must have a child. You must have a family. That's why 90% are currently separated.
Yes, they have children.
Family, and they're all separated and have abandoned children. With psychological issues, with this and that. I don't want any of that to happen to my child. Do you understand why? Did I tell you? The structure of society is so messed up with all the taboos, the musts and the wants. With the parents' desires, they mess up the kids. The sins of the parents torment the children. Do you understand? The wants of the mom and dad, have a child. You must have a child. Why aren't you having a child? Okay, they had a child, then what? They broke up. One says the child brought sadness, discord, or obligations, whatever a child can bring. Having children brings happiness, and I'm not denying that children are a source of joy. Don't get me wrong, it's not for me. I know it's not for me, so why should I do it? Since I know it's not for me, why should I have to? Society's taboo? For what reason? Since I know I don't want it, I'm not capable. I'm not capable, I'll put it that way. I'll say it like that, so I won't be misunderstood. Again, I'm not capable. Even though I take care of ship owners' children at work, I don't want my own. Do you understand what I mean? It's not a matter of obligations. I don't know if the average Greek understands it the way I say it. It's not a matter of obligations. I'm not afraid of obligation. I'm afraid of myself. I don't want this, man. Why should I lock myself up or go to prison? For me, it's just another prison. That's how I see having a child, and I think most people would agree with me. If you know what you want and you've got guts, if you know what you want, you say, I don't want a kid, man, because it's not good, I don't like it. And you don't do it, and you don't act all tough like a real man, and then have a kid and abandon it? Huh? What kind of man are you then? What kind of man are you? If you're a real man and want it, carry it, feed it, raise it, and give it a good life. Don't go see it for 15 days, 15 days the mother, and the child becomes a bull, growing up with psychological issues, without a mother and without a proper father figure, and now sees the mother sleeping with every boyfriend. Do you understand?
And that's why all these things happen in society.
Slowly, and things will get even worse. You should know, Costas.
We'll discuss that later. I have a question now. Do you want to talk a bit about religion?
Yes, I don't have a problem. I believe very much in Panagia, nowhere else. In Panagia, in the womb of Panagia, in the universe, in the womb of Panagia. The womb of Panagia is the universe. Let's take it however we want.
Yes.
I don't believe in God, in Christ, in the Holy Spirit. I believe in Panagia, the womb of the universe. The womb of the universe that gives birth is Panagia.
Has religion helped you in your life?
Nowhere. Religion only brings conflicts, and in every discussion it brings more conflicts. Because we have become a very, very multicultural society. So some are Muslims, others are Arabs, others are Buddhists, Taoists, and it becomes a melting pot. I don't want to join this melting pot or get involved, so I stay out. I believe in myself, in my own hands. I believe in Mother Earth, where you plant a seed in the soil and it grows into a tree and you can eat its fruit. There, I believe.
So it hasn't given you any mental strength?
None. Mental strength comes from within me, from myself.
So let's move on now to being a very important person, Bodyguard. As you said before, were you a bodyguard or are you still one for Georgos Savidis?
I was with Mr. Savidis, and now I'm with some others as well.
Can you mention them?
Until recently, I was with the Olympiakos vice president, but I won't name them. That's it.
In general.
They exist in some articles, yes, you've read them.
How difficult is all this?
This job, it's very difficult because you have to keep your eyes open 24/14, 24, 1004. You have to evaluate every move. You have to read every move, everybody. The movement of everybody you see, and that is in front of your eyes and in your field of vision. You must learn body language. You have to be proactive because we get paid to prevent what we see from happening before it happens. That's when you're a real tough guy, a real bodyguard. You see something and you prevent it from happening. You read lips. You read eyes, you read movements, you read people's behaviors, you read someone who might want to do harm. You will
talk about this so it can be more serious. So I want you to tell me in general when you felt proud. What about a collaboration you did?
With all my collaborations, I was very proud because everyone is a remarkable person. All of them have big, strong names. And I am very proud that I've worked with these people because I've learned and gained a lot from them. I have seen their quirks, I have seen their good sides, I have also seen their very peculiar sides, and I have seen their very personal sides, which have a lot of particularities. Many of these people,
hold great power and authority.
it's not just the power and authority they have, it's even more than that. How can I put it to you? Peculiarities, right? That's what I said. Peculiarities. These people have many peculiarities because they'll either treat you well or they'll treat you badly. It depends on what kind of leverage you give them. Fortunately, with everyone I've worked with, including all the big names like ship owners and businessmen, my behavior was such that I didn't give them any reason to go further.
I don't know if you can answer that now, but generally those who are so big and important, yes. How do they think? I mean, they definitely don't think like...
They're just very smart people, that's it. They're extremely intelligent people because they always think with suspicion. The fact that... Don't take advantage of them. They always have the fear that you're next to them for their money. They always have the fear that something bad will happen to their money.
Do they test you?
That people are after them for their money, that they might die for their money or for what they do. You get it? And these people are, like I told you, they're special. They need special attention. They want specific reasons, straight to the point, not blah blah, not nonsense with silly philosophies. How do you say it? They want serious reasons. Because it's always in the back of their minds that there's exploitation. And they live with that. And I feel sorry for them that they live with that. These people have lost the meaning of life.
For me, I was just considering watching this one you have.
Yeah, this one?
How come?
In a car accident. In a car accident. I was in a coma for a month because of this.
Do you want to tell me this too?
On Christmas, my cousin and I went to wish a girl Merry Christmas. And a drunk old man came out, reversing with a Lada Niva. And back then I had the MX-5, the low one I had, the Miata, a racing car. I wasn't speeding, just about 60 or 70 kilometers per hour, but we took the full impact. I hit the racing steering wheel. I used to race and drift that car. And I flew into the steering wheel. It took the hit, and then I went out through the windshield, and my cousin got injured. Pelvis, hip, everything. You hear? I was gone. I woke up after a month.
Wait a minute, hold on, because this is serious. Are you telling me that you were in a coma for a month? The other one was your brother, you said?
He was my cousin, yes, and he had broken his pelvis and hips. Luckily, he avoided disability and could walk again after about 80 physical therapy sessions. He even went to a rehabilitation center in Bulgaria. Imagine, 18 surgeries.
You this? When did it happen?
2012, New Year's of 12. Over Thessaloniki.
Didn't you do something after that? It's not like...
It didn't discourage me, it just left a nice mark.
That's it. Can you sue him, that person?
We sued him, the trial happened, and because his son was a cop and his daughter was on the school council or whatever, they were in the courts. We got nothing. We didn't get the money we expected. We were expecting a lot of money, even though they ruined us. That's what we got. And should I tell you now, my cousin got 250,000 and I had gotten around 30,000. The man had given 250,000 to get better, and he didn't even get his money back. That's the system. That's the justice of Greece.
Is that what you are?
It's about who you know, what connections you have, what kind of backing you have, whose son you are. You see, that's always how things go in Greece. It's a real shame.
So we'll get back to that later. I want to ask you now, did you ever get involved with drugs?
Yes.
Yes.
I got involved with drugs. I got involved with coca. But personal use? Personal use? No. Selling. Never, never. I never sold ever. And as for anything else, what can I say? Amen. Those who sell, yes, I hope they don't sell to children. That's something we can...
Some people who want it will do it.
Well done. Some people who want it will find it, but I hope those who sell it don't sell to kids. I never sold it and never will. I used it before, then got into working out and supplements. steroids and all that, and I quit those too. And since I stopped because of the steroids, I never put them in my body again. Are you clean from everything now? I've been clean for many years, even if I look the way I do, because appearances can be misleading. You know, like a thug, because of the tattoos, they...
But did you want that for it to show?
Yes, I wanted it. That's right. I always wanted it. I like tattoos. I wanted to get tattoos, and I even got them on my face. Of course, it's a big hassle because of the police. They stop me everywhere. All the time, checks, this and that, stories and all that, but it's all good. But as soon as you show them your identification, your service identification, everything's okay, everything changes, everything changes.
Would you like to share now that we've mentioned it? What do the tattoos mean?
A lot. The tattoos represent... Man, wait. The tattoos symbolize what you have been through in your life, what your experiences are, what your desires are. They symbolize your family. They symbolize your sadness and joy. The events you've been through, what do you believe? The events, the elves, symbolize a lot. It's a very big field. The TATOU.
Can I ask you?
Of course, whatever you want.
I don't know. I've heard that these tears here
These tears...
are all you have?
It's either you have or you've attempted homicide. That? Yes, I have 2 attempts. Yes.
Okay, I've seen videos from El Salvador where it plays a really big role.
The tattoos are, they are...
Everything symbolizes something on the head.
For example, El Salvador has the MSR team. Yes, gangs are symbolized according to the tattoos. Is that what you understood? But gangs, we are way behind on this. We still don't go with gangs. We go... Everyone does what they want, but doing something like that to the face, I don't recommend it, and I don't advise anyone to do it. Because it's a really big show of bravado. As we Pontians say, you need a lot of guts to back it up. It's a display of bravado. You stand out. People point fingers at you. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot.
In general, out on the street, have you ever gotten into fights?
A lot. Let me
tell you.
Lots of fights. That's how we got tough. And we've given a lot of beatings, and we've taken a lot of beatings, because if someone tells you they fight and they've never taken a beating, stay away from them. They are one of the biggest liars out there, because in order for me to fight, I've taken a beating. They've broken my teeth, nose, and more. I've bled. I've gone home so many times because I fight.
But weren't they afraid of you? Because, for example, I've interviewed others that people were afraid of. Okay, because of their size.
My attitude makes them fear me because of the size I have now. They're afraid of me, yes. I had nothing to do with the body I have now. Now, the body I have now? No relation. I told you before that I was a very skinny kid. Then I got into the fitness scene. I liked it. I fell in love with working out.
Do you think the size you have now plays a role in a fight and all that?
No, only technique matters. It's all about the technique and what knowledge you have about how to hit and how fast you are. The more buff you are, the more built you are, the slower you are.
That's until you land a hit. Has he landed one on you?
You've taken 12 hits. The other guy can't do that to you. All right, friends.
I didn't even see it.
You didn't even see it. Whereas if someone is heavier, you'll see it. You'll see it. If you're not agile. In bodyguard work, we don't need big guys. We need well-trained, solid people.
I want you to tell me that too.
And on missions, you can't have. On missions, you can't have a big guy. You can't turn. You can't be with the weapon. Right? If you look at my Insta, I've posted trainings. I've posted them. If you want, show them too. I don't mind. Take clips from my Insta where I'm doing trainings.
The course you were talking about.
And yes, the course, all of it, take from there so people can understand what I mean.
Do you train people to handle the weapon over there?
I train people on how to handle the weapon, how to deal with a hostage situation. I train them how, because I also have a gunsmith diploma. That means we maintain the weapons, we repair the weapons. I teach them how to disassemble an MP4, how to disassemble a Glock, how to maintain it, how to oil it, how to reassemble it, how to take it apart, and how to put the weapons back together.
Do you generally like weapons?
I've liked them since I was a little kid, and I made it my profession.
So we can also say that even if this wasn't your job,
You would still be involved with them as a hobby. Yes, but I made it my job. I made it my job. I mean, I turned my dream and my desire into my job from training sessions.
so what do you do to always be in good shape?
Gym, running, cardio, weights. Yes, up to that point, but with 2 or 3 supplements, I won't hide it. We all take them. So with 2 or 3 supplements like protein, creatine, a bit of protein, a bit of creatine, and a couple of little supplements. So you can maintain the body you have and stay lean and strong.
Do you have coaches? No?
No, I have also finished personal trainer courses, and I know the subject of fitness very well. I don't do boxing, I do mixed martial arts and kickboxing.
So you know about all martial arts?
Yes, I also did Kung Fu, which helps me, and my style is mostly Muay Thai with Kung Fu dodges. It's the best. I combined it.
So what you're saying now is the best combination for me.
For me, for you. It might be different for someone else, it might be different for me. My style is Muay Thai with Kung Fu dodges. It's the best. The hand never leaves.
But do you think so? Is it good to know in general from many martial arts?
Yes, that mixed styles are the best.
That's because it really helps you on the street, in everything.
In everything. Mixed styles are the best. And on the street, they're the best. I believe it's important to know pankration.
Pankration.
Yes, on the street, you need pankration. You need grappling.
You've tested it, I suppose, countless times.
You need grappling.
So, in general, how am I going to get you over there now?
Where do you want to take me?
There are a lot of issues.
Yes, we know. We'll have a second party too. Don't worry. Yes, of course. I mean, people will see the first party now, and we'll definitely have a second party too. People need something to look forward to and get excited about, right? Yes.
So are you going to hide some things?
I'll hide them so I can do it in part 2, so I can tell you in part 2.
All right then.
Tell me where you want to take me.
So, should I take you now? Have you mentioned to me, okay, a prison scene, a scene on a mission, a scene in...
An attempted kidnapping?
Yes. So, as a trainer, have you told me exactly what you do? Generally, with the people you train? Can you tell if someone is going to be good?
Huh? You can tell from the very first moment. From how they hold the gun, how they arrive, how they speak, and how much they want it, you can tell their intentions. There are also some clueless ones, whom we've kicked out from the very first day. Yeah, because they almost got us killed. All the training we do is with live fire. Only live fire. All the training we do. No, it's all live fire. Everything is live fire. So we can see where it goes? Bravo. Exactly that. Yes, many of the people we train are already bodyguards who want to get the very important person. They are the mercenaries who have passed the first stage and are going for the second stage to leave for ships. And there are also the police officers, the Special Suppressive Anti-Terrorist Unit, who are also really badass friends of mine, a lot of police friends of mine, who come and get trained.
So, just so you know, now I'm going to take you through various topics because they're coming to my mind. It's okay if it's bad and visible in the video. Simply to answer more topics then, let's move on to a topic now, as I mentioned before, about your wife. How important it is.
In your life, listen, having a woman, having a partner who supports you, who is by your side in every step and accepts you, who you are, whatever you are, whoever you are. Without a woman, it's the alpha and the omega, because she gives you strength, courage, and she gives you inspiration to walk and to create things, to build. Come on, the strongest men have very strong women by their side. Without a strong woman by your side, you're nothing. If you have chosen to have a woman, I, who have chosen to have a woman by my side, have chosen the right one. And I know it because I feel it, I see it, and she gives it to me every day. She proves it to me every day. That she's with me for who I am, not for my name, status, or possessions. Did you get that? Because it's really important to have someone by your side who accepts you for who you are and not for the name you have, just to be by your side.
Have you generally seen more progress by having a woman by your side?
Yes, of course, I told you. When you have a strong woman by your side who helps you, she gives you inspiration. You build things, you create things together with her. And there comes a moment when you might even give up some things you used to do so you can be with her.
Have you ever had a woman who let you down? To hold you back from what you have?
We've all had that in our lives. I did, yes.
I did, and what did you do? I left her.
You left her, so it's important.
That's what you should do.
I just got up one night and left.
I'm telling you because a lot of men won't do it.
They won't do it because they're single-minded. That's it. Sorry to say it like that. Chima, they're single-minded. I did it, and whether I liked it or not, I did it because I had to. I had to leave. It wasn't for me.
I think that even if you don't do it, it will still happen eventually.
Yeah, the point is not to go along with it. That's exactly it. The point is to leave when you have to leave, because there are situations where we have to leave at the right time, and if you don't leave at that time, brother, at worst, it'll bring you down to rock bottom. You'll start drinking and listening to Kara.
Have you experienced that yourself? No.
Thank God, no. No.
So you've always been dynamic in everything since you were young.
I tried.
I want you to tell me, are your parents proud?
What do they tell you? I don't know. Up until 2 years ago, when my mother was still alive, yes, she was proud of me. As for my father, I haven't seen my dad in about 20 years. Why? He left for Germany after retiring from the Air Force. He married someone else, started a new family, and they all moved away.
You don't talk?
We don't talk, no? We don't talk? Do you think so? I don't care. It's not my concern.
Did you have a good relationship with your mother?
Yes, perfect. She supported and raised me like a true mother, and I supported her too.
When you lost your mother, how did you feel?
Perfect. She could finally rest after leaving.
It's the natural course of life.
It's the natural course of life. We live to die. Yes, I didn't cry. I was actually glad that he left, because he's going somewhere else. Somewhere much better than the crap we're living in here.
Did he go through something difficult?
He had cancer. Cancer? Yes, he had cancer, and he had to go. And it was good that he left, and I'm glad he did. And I know that wherever he is, he's fine.
You bring out something positive in me. Even when others see only negativity, you find the good.
Yes, because that's how I learned. That's in your character. That's how I learned. That's how I learned to see everything from a different perspective and not to see the bad things, but to see the good things.
Most people constantly see the same crap.
I ignore what they do and focus on beautiful things. And my point of view is so receptive and positive that whatever bad thing I see, I'll see the good in the bad, and I'll try to make it even better.
Was there ever a moment in your life when you felt that you were completely at rock bottom?
Yes.
When was that?
Before. 3 years ago, when everything was going wrong, I didn't know why there was no work.
Wasn't that in prison?
No, not at all. And in prison, we fought every day for the better.
So for you, the fact that there was no work...
It was like you weren't living, right? Yes? For me? Yes, because for us, work is the alpha and the omega. We're not some rich kids pretending. Youngsters. Whatever I've done it with my own bulls, both at night and during the day, with my own bulls. You didn't step on anyone's name, now I have mine.
So that's why I want you to mention it to me. You notice that generally, whoever has a harder life faces more difficulties.
Look, let me tell you more like a man. Let me answer you, and cover the whole topic for you. I thank the universe and God, though I don't care what exists or not. But I thank them very much for going through all that, because I wouldn't be who I am today, and I don't have any psychological problems. I haven't been brought down by everything I've been through. It's a lot.
So, let's move on to another topic in general. Now we're going to get into the hot topics. So, what's your general opinion? As for psychologists, I can't stand them.
I can't stand people who take medication, psychologists, psychiatrists, or those who prescribe meds. Subtitles. Every person is mentally capable enough, so a healthy mind and a healthy body, meaning when we say the mind is healthy, it can also heal the body. Those who take medication, in my opinion, are weak characters, weak people who are looking for an escape in the psychiatric drugs that the psychiatrist will give them, which is supposed to be good for them, while in reality, it turns them into a guinea pig of themselves.
You covered the topic, you give very quick answers.
That's how things are for me.
Thank you very much. Generally,
Disgust. I feel disgusted right now.
is this normal? That's what I mean.
It's now normal for those who are.
They've made this seem normal.
When the time comes, and at some point the time may come when we go through war, and we go through war again.
Do you think there will be a war?
Yes, I think so. There will be a big bang. A crash, you know? It's going to happen, and it will happen soon, and it will even last 70 days. How do you know? Do you care? How do I know? It will happen. It will happen. We will have a very heated incident. There will be a really big raid. Many illegal immigrants are here today, and there are also numerous weapon hideouts. They will cause chaos here. That's their order. This will last for 70 days. We have gathered food, medicine, everything in some warehouses for this day. And let people hear this so they can be a bit careful.
Will this definitely happen?
It's certain, it's bad, but it will happen. Thank you. I don't want it. I spread neither panic nor false news. What I've been told from the depths of the army, which we are, we even experience it ourselves, we know that at some point this mess will happen to us, and you should know it will happen for sure.
So you believe there will be casualties?
Yes, many, especially in Athens.
It's not that you'll be able to prevent it.
We will prevent it, but by the time it's over, there will be many victims in Athens. Many victims, unfortunately, there will be.
So, okay, that's another issue now, but going back to what we were saying about society, how do you think it changed so quickly?
You mean because of the government? The government is to blame. When you have a government where the prime minister of the country is the same person, incest, a child of his own mother, what do you expect? When your prime minister, the prime minister you have in the country, he votes for gay marriage, he votes for a gay couple to adopt a child, he votes for incest, it means that he himself, since he was an incestuous person, was born from incest. Because he is the child of Entora Bakoyannis, who was fucked by Mitsotakis, her own father, and Mitsotakis came out. Why? See? They all have the same face? Isn't that so? He also looks a bit like Terry the Golden, okay? But when you have a prime minister born from incest itself, you can't expect a country to do well. Right now, the country is suffering because of the government, because of the government's leadership. I hope this rot and this mafia leave the government quickly and something better comes.
Do you think there was progress over the past 10 years?
No, it actually went much further back. Greece right now, Greece could be first. It has primary sectors, it has tourism, it has sheep, it has farmers, and farming is the strength of Greece. And kudos to the farmers, and kudos to the Akrites, and to all those people, kudos. Greece could be one of the leading countries in Europe. But for me, we need to leave Europe. Yes, we should also do a nice Grexit, go back to the drachma.
We've settled the matter.
Is it the government's fault? It's his fault, the one who wants it. The total mess, idiot and triple traitor, Kyriakos Mitsotakis.
Thank you for this, us. I want to ask you, do you think the system wants to do this? I mean, does it want us like this?
But the system always wants you to be a slave. It would always want you. Just as 13-hour workdays were approved, that's how the system wants you. It wants you enslaved, suffering, hungry, and working just to live, not living to work. For example, in England right now, there's a law that says you'll work 4 days a week and the other 4 you'll have off. No one respected that, and it's really good for having personal time here. Mitsotakis made us work 13 hours, of course. Let's not exaggerate. There is a limit, but that limit is still 13 hours.
What you're also saying is that slaves used to work all day just to get food, and now it's the same thing.
Now exactly the same thing is happening. Yes, you work, you live to work, you don't live for anything else, you live to work, you live just to work, and for me, with meager wages. Everything the government says is a lie. We haven't gotten anywhere. We haven't moved forward. Living costs, rent, and electricity are all skyrocketing. Everything is up to God.
You say that because you lived through those years?
I've lived through the good and really good years.
Drachma.
Let's say drachma. I've lived many years with the drachma. In 2000, the euro came. In 2000, I was 19, 18, I will have lived well. I will have lived a lot and through golden times.
And now you see this side that has fallen. Everyone is depressed.
Everyone is on medication, especially after the crisis and after the vaccines, though I never got the vaccine myself. Thank God, because I was in Switzerland and Cyprus, and there too.
They tried to pressure you.
They didn't pressure us at all. It wasn't mandatory. Only in Greece were the vaccines mandatory. Only in Greece, Mitsotakis made the vaccines mandatory. No one else. The vaccine wasn't mandatory anywhere else. We threatened everyone since Greece was the target of our social experiment. They're only afraid of the Greeks, not anyone else. Not even the Jews.
So you're saying they always try to hold us back so we can't get ahead?
Exactly. And now this Mitsotakis mafia has to go. It's time for them to go. It's time for them to go. Exactly. My TikTok is full of Mitsotakis mistakes, and those who know me very well. And from there,
let's switch topics now, unless you want to discuss something else.
No, nothing. All good.
Let's talk in general. What do you have in your future plans?
Take my wife and disappear to collect gold in the rivers.
Don't you have any professional plans?
I don't want to do anything. I just want to get up and leave. I want to take my wife and go panning for gold in the rivers. It's a hobby, and to die there in a river together with my wife, nothing else.
So you think it's over?
It's over because I found a person I want to spend the rest of my life with. I don't want anyone to eat me because they will. Yeah. Like they tried to eat Hios, like they ate Karaivas, and like they ate all those who spoke out.
So you believe that they have you on the list?
Yes, after 3 lawsuits from Maximo. So it's time for me to hang up my cape a little too, something like that.
But you don't mean that you'll hide, or is that what you mean?
No one's hiding. Why would I now? I'm out, working, fine, and I don't care. If they get me, I don't care. I've lived my life. I don't care if I take a bullet to the head. It doesn't bother me. Not here, not anywhere. From the moment I found this person I want to live with, to marry, and from the moment I have the opportunity to make my hobby a reality. I mean, to collect gold from the rivers. A tent, a dog. What a gorgeous woman I have. And to live in nature, free to hunt, to eat, and to be comfortable and cool.
So, before I take you to the last message, I believe some kids who are watching this might want to get involved with the things that...
They want to get involved, which is good, but I want advice.
That's what I mean.
My advice to kids who want to get involved is to be serious and passionate about what you want to do. And if you want to get involved in special security, you should know that it's not easy and that now everything is buzzing. It's hard to get in. They hire people already in the police or those with connections, not just anyone with a very important person certificate. If you try, you could waste your money, work for nothing, or embarrass yourself. That's it. That's my advice to the kids. But they should still chase their dreams. And you should chase your dream too. Do what you want to do. But with solid foundations, with evidence.
Not just in the air. Do you see that? Young people are a bit more up in the air. They say everything.
They daydream.
That's not so good.
It's good to be a dreamer, but not anymore. Is the jungle so harsh in this jungle we live in that being a dreamer won't get you anywhere? On the contrary, you'll fall flat on your face and it'll drag you down. That's the harsh truth. We were just lucky.
Avram, let's move to the last message, then take audience questions. You just gave a message with your advice. I don't know if you want to give one to the general public as well.
To the general public, I would like to give some advice. To be free, to live freely, not to live according to wants and musts or society's taboos, to try to live free. And to finally rise up, for all of us to become united so that Greece can move forward.
Do you think this can happen?
Yes, easily for the country to move forward. Yes, it can, but only with an uprising, and people need to rise up. People need to get up from their comfort zones, they need to get up from their favors, they need to put everything aside and rise up. We must change the government, shift the atmosphere, and elevate Greece to its rightful place.
Very nice message, Avram. Now let's take audience questions. Not sure if you've heard from the podcast.
I've seen them always in all the shows I watch here.
I have the smelling salts, so I have tough questions
Your time.
that if you don't want to answer me,
Just tell me. Let's go.
keep that if you want. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You have to shake it a little.
Ah, yes. Okay, I'll shake it. Nothing, man. All good.
Here it says to eat Ovesiridis.
Veziridis?
Vesiridis the best. Greetings.
Hello, Teo. Hope he's well.
Bataulas, a very helpful and approachable person.
Thank you.
He started the security department.
I've said it.
Yanis Sabanis asked his opinion about Favela Evia.
Favela Evia, Janis Sabanis. Great guy. Fantastic place. Highly recommended.
Angelos Mack, tell us about an extreme incident related to work.
The extreme incident was with the ship owner I was with, Mr. Io, when there was an attempt. They would either kill or kidnap him.
One of the two. Don't you have one? Any others? Name one.
No, it's forbidden. Yes, I'm mentioning this because it's very old and I can say it, not the rest.
Are the others harsher?
There are two harsher ones that also involve gunshots.
So, I'm moving on. Here it says, has he reached the point of killing?
I won't guess for you, I'll just answer. I've reached that point. Because of missions and because of work, but always either they'll get you or you'll get them. They're pirates.
But haven't you ever reached the point of doing harm, of killing someone?
No, or I wouldn't be in prison.
Not because you have hatred?
No, I would be in prison. I don't have hatred in my soul. Whoever it is and whoever wants to harm me, they get what they deserve from God.
Yes, because you had...
They won't get it from me. I'm not worthy. Yes, I didn't kill him, but yes, I taught him a lesson.
A lesson?
I didn't intend to kill him. I intended to teach him a lesson, that I'm crazy. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. I have nothing to lose. No kids, no dogs, no cats waiting for me. But you have families or you have a lot that can ruin you. They might miss you. I don't have any. That's why I never made any, and I never will. I won't give them a reason to hurt me anywhere.
Yeah, that's true now that you mention it. I mean, I think if you have a child...
That's where they'll hit you.
Right where your sensitive spot is.
They can't hit my wife because she would have already messed them up herself. You know?
Have you trained her well?
She says, yes, A.
So are you looking at me? Should I go to the next one here? She says you should say, scenes in the night.
Scenes in the night? A lot of scenes at night, a lot of fighting. All right, protection and being tough back then weren't secrets. Everyone knew about it. And there are other situations, deeper ones. All right, they play with groups, they play with different things. I can't say anything else. That's what I can tell you.
In general, do you want to mention collaborations to me? Not with the famous people you've worked with, but with people under protection who are cooperative?
I mean, all the guys there, they wear pants. All the guys are cooperative. All the guys...
You didn't see anything different?
They're all tough guys, whether they're from one group or the other. All the guys are ready for anything. They've got guts. They're men, you know? No matter if they belong to one group or another, everyone there knows why they're there, and the older guys know why they have them.
So in your area, there aren't any weird or different people, right?
When it comes to nightlife and the groups, no. They're all really good guys. They're all great guys. Awesome, tough guys, even if we have differences or anything like that. All right, that doesn't matter. I'm just telling the truth. You understand?
This? So, couldn't you mention some names?
It's forbidden.
No, for example, just so you understand. I mean, have you worked with Tsunos, for example? That's what I mean.
Giannis is a wonderful person. I know him from Mykonos. We have worked together with Giannis. Giannis is a serious guy. He doesn't like bullshit, drugs, or any of that. He's a model male. Giannis, just like Proggy and Proggy, is really cool. He's a brother. He even has the same tattoo. Just like from what I saw. Will you have Bobby's theologist in your next interview? He's a brother. Bobby has spent 32 years in prison. Now he's doing a show called In the Cell. I'm in the cell too. I'll go through it too. What are you saying? Yeah, I think I'm the second or third one going in. To show the youth and the people that it's not cool to go to prison, and to show them what it's like to go through prison. Being cool is being outside, loving your family, and taking care of your family. Not selling drugs or carrying screwdrivers. Doing that makes you an idiot and not worth it.
With Yanis Papayanov?
Giannis has been a friend for years and is a great, strong guy. They all work out. He's fantastic, good looking, and he's done great escorts and great security jobs. Both Giannis have been like brothers for many years. And in the summer, we were together down at Bora Bora in Chalkida. We were a force. We were a really good duo.
Thank you, he says here. What kind of music does he listen to?
Only techno.
Only techno, yes.
Cheetah? Huh? Only techno. Yes, only techno, only techno, only techno and festival.
Not Greek?
No, I don't want them because they're depressing. I'm not a depressive person. I'm happy and I'll stay that way, even romantically. I only listen to electronic music and music that can take you somewhere else. Yes. Take the soft one and let me smell it. Wait.
Are you going to smell it? Wait.
Before.
Shall we go? Before the battery dies. Where would I be? And you?
And you? I don't feel anything. It was good though. Thank you. It woke me up. Very strong. We'll talk again. Of course, we'll talk again. Let's go for part 2, Avraam.
It was very strong, the first part, very strong.
Thank you. It's an honor for me to be on your show. And I believe that in part 2, we have even more to talk about.
That is, to have a bit more analysis on some topics. It will happen.
It will happen, and it simply has to.
Can you mention them as well?
That's not exactly what I mean. I want us to be able to mention some things to see what we can say. And in part 2, people will hear a lot more that has to do with the nightlife, with all those things that happen with the tough guys and the protection rackets.
Thank you again.
Always be well, with good health. Thank you.
That's it. That was the episode. I don't know if you want to mention anything.
May everyone always be well, with health and happiness, to mind their own business, to be masculine, and to stay away from nonsense and drugs, and from stabbings in the streets.
If someone wants to contact you for help or conversation,
usually they message me on Instagram or TikTok at Avraam Bodyguard.
So that's it. Thank you all for speaking.
Follow me on TikTok?
That's how I'll put it down.
If you want, go down to TikTok and follow me there if you want.
That was the episode. Let's end the video.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.